We're going to wait for a few people to come in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for going ahead and letting us know where you're calling from, where you're connecting to us from. Looks like we've got a lot of people are sharing it. This is going to be a great Periscope. So if you have anyone to share this with, it'll be fast, concise, power-packed. And I think DeMar...
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. No, it's going to be fantastic.
How come my face is being covered and yours isn't?
Well, then you need to scoot over here.
I'm kidding.
And we're broadcasting in landscape, which is a new feature, allows us to see more of each other and also put up your comments and the hearts. And thanks for the hearts, guys. Thanks for jumping in with this. But as you saw from the title, we believe that the difference being in everything that you do has to do with posture and urgency. And you know, we got a lot of great things tomorrow. So as we were just visiting, we kind of came up with 5 things. And the number 5 is going to be the most critical one that we're going to talk about.
Right.
So the first thing that I was visiting with you about, and we had to tone down, you and I are, we
were jumping up and down. And
we
shouldn't drink this.
We need to get off, we just need to stop the caffeine, but that's okay. I said to you, DeMar, and you said something very interesting to me. I said, I honestly, with all of my life and experience in business, I believe this is the most relevant service and product out there. And everyone knows that about send-out cards. Yeah. Everyone, that's a given. In fact, in some ways, it's so good that I believe it hurts us. And you said something to me that caught my attention. You said that our service or our product absolutely validates this opportunity as being the number one opportunity.
Well, what I mean by that is that the product, when we're talking to people about the business, I mean, let's make no mistake, you're going to get customers no matter what. If you just breathe in their direction,
it's not
you're
going
to
get
landscape.
Customers. So are you? They're telling us that we weren't broadcasting in landscape. So
okay,
a quick question. Right
is
now,
that better?
we're broadcasting vertically, but you need to turn your phone. So if you turn your phone sideways when we're talking to you in landscape, in theory, we should be.
Yeah.
Now you're upright. So I'm going to flip this around to broadcast. You need to flip your phone and just give us some hearts and tell us if we are broadcasting now in the wide part of that screen.
Well, look, they can see us no matter what. So if I turn it this way.
Perfect. They're just saying it's perfect.
Yeah.
They can see us in the wide angle.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They need to get more of your good looks. I just wanted to make sure that was taken care of.
But anyway, we were talking a little bit. Let's go back where we were talking. We were talking about sharing the opportunity. We're talking about how we need to become more, not aggressive. That's not a term that I want to use, but we need to be more bold.
Bold. I love the term bold.
We need to be, there was a minister up in Canada. You Canadians will love this. I've said it before. He said this is a quote from, "Be bold and great and mighty forces will come to your aid." So when we're talking about our product, it is by far the most incredible product out there, I believe, in the MLM space. There's nothing like it because it's so relevant. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But it validates the opportunity. So in the realm of APA, which is ask, present, and ask, the product, when we talk about it, it makes our opportunity brilliant. So in your mind, you got to get in your mind that as you're talking to people, the reason why the golden question is so powerful, because it gets people to look at the opportunity. And the reason why we use our product the way we do in the opportunity is because it validates our opportunity and makes it real. We have a real product that people can grasp onto.
Well, that segues into the fact, as you and I we were talking, so we wanted to give you 5 points today. So if you're taking mental notes, and you can rewatch this and send this into replay, there's 5 things here, and they're going to all start with S. The first one is we have the finest service and product in the world and in the industry. We're going to give you a few more reasons why that is. Part of that, thanks for the hearts, thanks if you're still coming into the broadcast, put your name, where you're coming in from. If you're new, type in the word new.
Right.
And if you have a question for us, go ahead and put it up there, and we'll attempt to try to answer that with this broadcast. But here's second part of part 1. We are send-out cards, and we are in sync like never before. We have a 10-year-old company that has a proven track record, 120 million plus cards and gifts sent worldwide. We are creating a global opportunity. We have the infrastructure. We have the executive team. We have the staff, the logistics. We have the field. We have the products. We've got it all synced together. Nothing like it out there, in my opinion. And this isn't my first dance, and it's certainly not your first dance. So that's part of what we're talking about. New Mark and Tracy, thanks for joining us. And thanks, Holly from Colorado.
Right.
The second part of this is solutions. You know, you've heard that statement, DeMar, is if you can find a solution to people's problem, you can have anything you want. Well, we've got the solution, and it's a two-part solution. Number one, and you always are advocate of this, the number one commodity in the world is supplemental income. It's the number one thing that every business, every person needs cash flow. So our twofold mission is prosperity. We've got the number one business opportunity, and that is why we have a cure or a solution to supplemental income. DeMar, what's the second part of that everybody has to have?
Is everybody has, Mary Kay Ash said this the best, everybody has an invisible sign that hangs around their neck that says, make me feel important. It's a fundamental human need that we need to feel important.
Yeah.
And so we've got the opportunity, or we've got supplemental income that is the number one commodity, and then we've got a need that we fulfill in every single individual. So those two things makes us the most powerful opportunity on the planet today. Now the other thing that we have is we have a solution. We have the highest. We were just talking to a rep that claimed to have the most phenomenal Fast Start system out there, and they were paying $120 out in Fast Start.
Of about a $400 product, and as DeMar and I were talking about it, upfront Fast Start cash, we pay out more than any company in the industry today, let alone our amazing depth of our residual income. And we literally pay out more money than any company out there for the product and services that we legitimately offer and sell.
Right, and see, most people call what we call our upfront money, they call that Fast Start bonus.
Right.
And what we've done at convention, we've created it so it comes immediately. Now, let me help you understand that.
Hearts. Look at the hearts, man.
Yeah.
Great.
So think about that just for a minute. Okay, before you had to go out and sign someone up, then you had to attach some customers to it, and then you got paid. That may take a day, it may take a week, or whatever. So what happens is, in fact, on Facebook today, somebody had gotten home just recently. They signed someone up, and it was under the new package, and they'd already saw the commission in their back office.
That's like almost immediate instant because we pay twice each weekly, right?
Yeah.
And you can literally, you can do something today and be paid tomorrow if it falls in those 2 pay points cycle each week, right?
Yeah, who is that?
Well,
oh, they're signed up. They're ready. Sign up. Okay, go get them signed up right now. Well, so anyway, so we've got this solution that is unbelievable. And that's why we're so excited about it. The money can come in quick. I mean, you know, if you have 5 people come into your organization and, you're a sponsor, you sponsor somebody and you have people in your organization and you're coded to them, you're a leader in the thing, that money's going to come this week. And you don't have to worry about anything happening, just them signing up.
So, recap. We have got literally the best service and product that we all know people need and want. Send Out Cards is the best at what they do. We have a solution to solve people's financial problem, and what we all need more than anything is to be loved much. And that's what recognition and appreciation is.
So that's 1 and 2.
Number 3 is the system, and that's the power and genius of APA.
It is so simple that anybody, a 5-year-old can do it. Ask the golden question.
A dog with a note in its mouth can do it.
Yeah.
So put the card in their mouth.
Yeah, so ask the question, the golden question. It's real simple. Anybody can learn that question. Present the product which solves a solution, and then show the money. Those two things together will kick butt on anything else.
It's a
that's the presentation.
That's the presentation. That's the system. That's the proven APA that if you've done it, you know exactly what we're talking about.
There's one element of that everybody needs to understand, and that's the last A. What does that mean? You ask a question that's going to get someone to say yes or no. So it is a question to get someone off their duff and get started. Tell them the 4 types of people. Ask them which one they are. That's the power of APA, because it's real simple, it's real easy to do, and you can do it like no other. And so you're showing the product with your phone.
Showing the product.
And then you're showing it with the pocket presentation, which we have right here. In fact, I've got to go in the other room and do it in just a minute. So that's number 3. So we have a system. And now, number 4 is really powerful. How do you disperse our product? How do you disperse that whole concept?
With the same product where we just did the demo on.
With what everybody has.
Most powerful distribution
Unbelievable.
in the world. The world has gone global. The world is mobile based. Really, especially other countries. We think about it. This is how we distribute recognition, appreciation, business opportunity, supplemental income, a proven company. Think of that. This device that right now there's 2 billion of them. Within 5 years or less, there will be 6 billion of these worldwide. I'm talking a smartphone that we're all need and somewhat addicted to tomorrow.
Now where we get those figures, Brad did his research and he did a lot of homework on it. Those are facts. Those are absolute
2 billion
facts.
smartphones in use worldwide today. At the current growth rate, they're predicting 6 billion by 2020.
Right. And so we've got the best way to distribute it through. There we go.
Let us know if we're still there, if we didn't lose you. Give us some more hearts. Say you can see us.
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
we're so heated up in here
that maybe
we
that's what's
blew
happening.
this broadcast up.
So 4 is we have the smartphone that
We're
distributes
back.
it.
All right,
okay,
we're back.
good. So smartphone. Now number 5. This is really
This is the
powerful.
crux.
And then I've got to go. I've got people waiting in the other room
I know.
to hear what we're just talking about. And so what the number 5 is posture. And now it's not an S, but it's posture and urgency. So it's PU. Okay, if you want to use an acronym.
And what's the posture? Think of this. We have the number 1 product and service. You know it in your heart. It's intuitive. Truth is discernible. We have the number 1 company. We have the solution of the 2 most important needs the world has. You know it and I know it. Okay, yeah, we are fired up. You don't know the half of it. You should have seen a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the number 1 system I've ever seen in 35 years, the APA system. The golden question APA, that's part of posture.
Posture is be bold.
Bold. And you can be
right
bold.
now, you can say, now, here's what I mean. I'm looking for 3 people today. So when I go and ask the golden question, you can actually say that to people. Say, listen, I want to let you know that I'm looking for 3 people to build this business right now with me. So now let's go and let me show you the
There's
presentation.
the urgency. So we talked about the posture.
Posture and urgency.
Posture and urgency. You can be bold because you can posture. Truth is discernible. You know this intuitively. And it's got to come across when you're talking with someone. And your phone is the mechanism by which you will do it. And your spirit and your energy and your synergy will do it. But the urgency thing, and you and I were talking about it, if we can get people, all of us, to say, how fast can I get in front of you? Because I'm looking for 3 people. How fast can we get together face to face for 20 minutes? How fast can you and I have a phone call? How fast can you and I, if I can't do either of those 2, how fast can you go watch a video? How fast?
Yeah.
And then the second part of that
We
tomorrow is
have a website that we're going to have video on that you can have 24/7.
Shanghai's in the house. China. That's exciting.
Great. Okay,
Wow.
now listen to this. It's called Your mobilebasedbusiness.com. Your mobilebasedbusiness.com.
Not with an ED. Your mobile based,
Mobile-based.
BASE, your mobilebasedbusiness.com. And we are going to continually put up a video that will let you show this system. There's
right.
one up there right now.
Right.
And it seems to be working quite well.
Right. So if you can't get in front of somebody, which you should be doing, remember FAT, face to face. If you can't, then do it
Active
through
phone call.
an active phone call. That's how you prospect. And then the third way is through texting. That's how you prospect.
Right.
But if you can't get in a presentation, we've got live and then we've got video. And so we've got that put together so that you can start doing that again. Your mobilebasedbusiness.com. So anyway,
You got to go, but here's the second part
I'm
of that.
so fired up I can already
Here's the
tell.
second part of the how fast. How fast can you and I do that when I'm talking with someone, right? The next question will be, how fast after the phone call or
The presentation.
or how fast, John, after you watch this short video, how fast can you and I get on the phone with my business partner? So I do this all the time. And you can do it with anyone on your team because your business partner is your team, cross line, front line, sideline, up line. How fast, and this is the key, when you can bring another person in after they have been exposed to the opportunity, you have the correct posture, and then you say, how fast can you get on a phone call with my business partner? And if you will do that, I will promise you, you will double or triple your success and efforts.
Absolutely.
Because there's nothing like the validation of another person saying to them, you've done this, how you feel, what your needs. Oh, you're a number 2, you're a number 3. Great, that's how I got started. You need to get with John right now. Let's get you in the system right now.
By the way, I want to talk a little bit about this, okay?
Yeah.
This is something that's really important that a lot of people are missing out on. Jordan Adler, okay?
That guy.
I put him in the business back in 2004. You know, to this day, he still calls me with prospects and brings me in onto the call. Hey, I want to introduce you to DeMar. So if it's good enough for Jordan Adler, it's good enough for you. So I don't care if you have an upline, get a cross line, sideline, whatever. Get that third-party validation. Let's get urgent. Let's get posture this so that when you bring people to the table, they know you're serious. Now, you can have fun. We're having fun like crazy. I'm spraying all over. I'm having so much fun.
You're okay. You're okay.
But you know, get serious about your business. You know what? I saw on Facebook today a lot of people say, I want to be executive by next year. I want to be executive by next year. I want you to too. But you know what I really want you to do? I want you to make a 6-figure income by next year. And there's a lot of executives that don't make a 6-figure income. I want you to make a 6-figure income. There are actually people that are senior managers that make more than some of our executives. And so, not all of them. There's a lot of them that make good money. But don't be a poor executive. Go make a goal. 6-figure income for you and your family. It will change your life.
Recap. Best service and product in the industry. The company is synced up, send out cards, and proven. Number 2, we have a solution for what people need is recognition, love, and they need supplemental income. Number 3, we have the finest system I've ever seen developed by an amazing team that was a part of that, which we know is the APA. Number 4, we have a device that is changing the face of the world. We are mobile-based entrepreneurs. And number 5...
And that's what distributes our product.
That's what distributes our perfect product. And number 5 is posture. 4 things we've got, and urgency.
Oh, that's Kid Inkley. Hey, man.
Oh, my head. Ken, that's you in Shanghai.
That's cool.
We love you, brother.
Oh, wow. He's oh, that's great. Anyway, you got the message. I got to go do a presentation. Have an incredible day, and we'll see you at the top. Remember, 6-figure income is what you need to put in your brain.
And posture and urgency will do it. So peace out and good cheers to all of you.
See you at the top. Don't lose it.
I won't lose it.